Hello guys, welcome back. Okay, so this time I'm gonna show you the mixed lighting portrait. Okay, here we go. This is the raw file. Okay, so I used to light thing. Okay, to light things from the right side. There is the main light from here. This is the main light. I put it around this. It's quite far from the subject, okay, but with the minimum power. Alright, so and then the left side is the field light. As you can see here, the rim light. I can create the rim light from the model arm and the shoulder. Okay, the shoulder, and then the sunlight is coming from the top. Okay, around this time I took the photo around noon, around 11 or 12, something like that. Okay, so that's why the sunlight is coming from the top here. It's good to feel like this is what we call the mixed lighting with the natural light and flash. Alright, so today I'm gonna show you how I edit my photo with this kind of technique. Alright, so here we go. Okay, so you can hear my voice now. Let me check it first. Okay, alright, now I will go to the camera roll or open the camera roll. Okay, the first thing is I'm gonna adjust the shadows because the shadow is too strong, so we need the detail. We want to bring up the shadow, bring it up to 100 first, and then slowly and reduce it. Something like this. Okay, slowly reduce it. We want to see it. Don't too much, just a little bit, maybe around plus 40 should be enough. Okay, and then the highlight, reduce the highlight because the highlight is too strong from the model shirt. The shirt is white color, minus 25. Okay, and then zoom in. We want to check it. Okay, alright, reduce the white color. Minus 15 should be enough. Okay, that's good. And then clarity, we want to bring the contrast just a little bit, plus 5. Okay, and then exposure just a little bit, don't too much. Okay, plus 0.50. Okay, scroll down, we go to the curve. We want to bring back the ducks cut, the ducks area. As you can see here, the tree tongue. Okay, and then the background and her hair, the model hair. So we can bring back the detail from here. Plus 20. Okay, should be enough. Okay, plus 20 or 15. I will go to 15. Don't too much, because later on we will edit it inside the Photoshop. This is the basic editing. Alright, now we go to the color mixer. Okay, color mixer. Go to the luminance. Alright, luminance. Just a little bit. Okay, now we go to the hue. Reduce the green color a bit, and then bring back the green, something like this. Just play around with it. Later on we can play around with the color grading. This is for basic adjustment first. Okay, and then we go to the basic again. Go to the temperature. The temperature is 6000. Okay, so this is my setting, camera setting. ISO is 160. My lens is Sigma Art. It's a Sigma Art brand lens, 135mm. My aperture is f2. Okay, and then my shutter speed is 1/640 per second. Okay, and now we go to the temperature. We want to create a warm color. I like warm color. If you like cool color, you can decrease it, something like this. but this time I'm gonna create the sunny looks like sunny effect. Okay, 655. Oh, alright. Okay, I think this is nice one. You can see the before after. Alright, this is before and then this is after. Alright. Okay, this is nice, beautiful. If you have any questions, you can drop your comment below and just ask me anything. Alright. Okay, let me check this first. Okay. Alright. Okay, now we can bring our photo to the Photoshop. Before that, let me check it first. We go to the optic, remove chromatic aberrations, because this is outdoor. We need to remove the chromatic aberration. There is the effect between the highlight and the shadow. Okay, and then calibration. We want to bring back the color just a little bit, +1. The saturation flow from blue primary. Open your image. Okay, nice one, beautiful. Zoom in, Ctrl J, and then zoom in. Okay. I'm gonna do the basic adjustment, basic retouching for this one. So I will not go for the frequency separation. We don't need that. Okay, I think this is okay, because I don't shoot the detail. If you shoot the detail, you have to play with the frequency separation. Okay. This one. Okay, patch tool, I'm gonna use this tool, or you can use the spot healing. Don't use or you can use the clone stem. Don't use the spot healing, sorry for that. Don't use the spot healing, because the spot healing will ruin the texture, the skin texture, so you have to be careful. If for the background, you can use for the background, for the body areas. Okay, that way you can use your spot healing. Okay, for the patch tool, you can use for the skin texture, because we want to maintain the texture skin. Okay, that's why it's very important thing. This is kind of my favorite mixed lighting portrait. I love this kind of portrait. It create something like a human interest feel, something like a lifestyle. Okay, something like the nature, the beautiful of human and nature. It has a story. That's why I love this kind of photography, this kind of artwork. Okay, if you want to know more about this kind of photography, you can go to my website gumroad.com, Prodigy artwork. There you will find many tutorials, video that are available. Okay, you can get it. I can give you a discount with the code Prodigy 21. Okay, Prodigy 21. Okay, I think I like this one. Okay, and then scroll down. Scroll down. Okay. Okay, so this time, okay, in this tutorial I'm gonna teach you how to create the color grading, how we want to change the background to make it more painting looks like. Okay, it's kind of Europe or Russian feel. Okay, most of the photographer from the Russian, from the Europe, they have influenced my artworks. That's why I love their artworks. Okay, and we try to learn. I also learn, I teach, and I learn. Okay, there is nothing wrong for that. Okay, this is the tutorial what I can share for you. Okay, it's free, you don't need to pay for it. Okay, so you can download the raw file, and that's the raw file that's already put inside the descriptions below. You can get it and download it. Okay, for your practice purposes, but you do not have a right to sell it. Okay, okay, all right, I think I like this one. Should be enough. Ctrl J again, and now I'm gonna use my mixer brush tool, the same thing. Okay, soft round, and then take this one. We're gonna use the clean brush. Wet is 20%, low is 20%, mix is 20%, flow is 20%, and smoothing is 30%. So you can follow my brush from this. Okay, so I'm gonna brush the brighter area to the dark area from here. So you have to remember the light directions. Your light direction is coming from the right side. So I will bring my brush from here, click, and then bring it down. Okay, bring it to the left side. See that? You can see my the blue color arrow from the right side to the left side. Okay. Okay, carefully. You don't have to brush it on, because we want to keep the textures, and we don't use the frequency separation. We don't need for that. If you want to use it, you also can. There is nothing wrong for that. Okay, but if you want to do a quick editing, you can do it like this. Should be enough, because this is not for the competition. It's just for fun, for you to post on your Instagram, on your FB, or on your blog or YouTube or others platform. Alright, now we scroll down. Okay. Alright. Okay, I think this is enough. You can see the before after. See that? Let me zoom in. Focus on the model face. Zoom in. See that? Before, after. We still have the skin texture. See that? Later on we will bring back the details, the sharpness of this photo. Alright, so flatten the image. Ctrl J. Now we go to the image, apply image. Okay, go to the red channel, change the red channel. We're gonna create the contrast effect, blending mode to soft light, and click on mask. Okay, now reduce the opacity from 0 first, and then slowly bring it up. Okay, don't overdo it. I think this is okay. 30% should be okay. Okay, 30%. Before, after. Merge down. Nice one, beautiful. Ctrl J again. Now we go to the filter, Nik collection. If you have Nik collection, you can use this one. If you don't have the plugin, the Nik collection, you can get it for free or for trials, depend on you how you can get it. Okay, and then we go to the sharpener pro, output sharpener. Okay, for better result, you need to buy this plugin. Okay, alright, and then let me check it first. My setting adaptive is 50%, and output sharpening is strength is, you can increase just a little bit. I think I like this one. Don't too much, just a little bit. 50%. I will go to 50%. Should be okay. Okay, click on okay. Nice one. Okay, zoom in. We want to focus on the subject face only. You don't have to brush it all, the detail. Alright, now hold your alternate and select vector mask on the button right below here. Okay, select. Now your mask is inverted. Alright, now press on eraser tool. I love eraser tool. You can use the brush also if you want, but I better prefer use the eraser tool. It's the same thing. Okay, because the brush is for the brush and the eraser tool for this one, so you can spread the tool, so we don't need to adjust the opacity, adjust the flow. So there are many tools that we can use for this, so that's why it easier and make our workflow much faster and easier. Alright, easier. Alright, now brush on the face, on the model face, just around here should be enough. Don't brush the hair, careful with the hair, we don't need to brush the hair. So this is my brushing area, as you can see here. Only the eyes, the forehead, the nose, okay, the eyebrow, the lips, the cheek, okay, and chin. Alright, that area should be enough. You don't have to brush the hair, okay, we don't want to sharpen the hair. Alright, flatten image, flatten all. Nice one. Ctrl J. Ctrl J. Alright, beautiful. Okay, now we create the overlay mask. Okay, we go to the new layer, the button right here. Okay, hold your alternate, click the new layer. Okay, select the blending mode to overlay, blending mode to overlay. Now fill with overlay natural color 50% gray. Okay, opacity is 100. Click OK. Click OK. Now we have the gray 50% layer. Now zoom in. Press on O on your keyboard. I love using the shortcut and make us faster and easiest way. Okay. Now dodge tool. Okay. And exposure is around 5%. Should be okay. Now the midtone, I'm gonna do the quick dodge and burn. It's very easy. This is very easy and very quick. Be careful. Careful, you don't need to brush it all, certain area only. Okay, something like this should be okay. Alright, that's good. Just a quick dodge and burn. Alright. Okay, now hold your alternate, or you can click burn tool if you want. 5% also. Now remember your light direction. This area must be the brightest areas, and the left side areas must be the darker areas. We want to create the shadow, the dimension. That's why we need the shadow and highlight together. Don't bring all the highlight and brightness on your photo. It will create a flat photo. So you have to be careful, and you need to know how to control your light and shadow. That is the most important thing in photo. Don't hate your shadow. You have to love it. I love the shadow. Okay. You need to love the shadow. Without the shadow, your photo will not looks like a 3D or pop-up or dramatic photo. Okay, that is the most important thing when we want to create the dramatic photo for our artwork. See that? Just a quick dodge and burn. You don't need to do it very specifically. Yeah, beautiful. Should be okay. How I can achieve this one? Practice your eyes, practice your brushing technique, practice your knowledge, your skill. Okay, that is the most important thing. Okay, and then hand. Okay, practice the light direction. You need to know your light direction. That is the most important thing when we do the photo retouching. Okay, and then this one, we want to create it. This is the burn tool. Okay, and now we change to the dodge tool. Okay, now I want to do the global dodge and burn. Global, that means you can dodge the overall, the image, the subject areas, the clothes, the accessory. Okay, so you have to be careful. You need to control sometime, so the photo will not overexpose. You need to check. That's why we need to open up our histogram to see the meter. Okay, the light meter and the shadow meter, the mid-tone. Okay, that is the most important thing as our guideline. Yeah, something like that. It's like a painting. Take time and practice your eyes, and then burn tool. You can burn it here, this area, to make it more 3D. Yeah? Later I will show you before after, so you can see the differences between before and after without dodge and burn. This is very strong technique in any portrait photo. Okay, you need to practice your dodge and burn technique. Alright, before, after, see that it create the new dimension. It will looks and make the photo more 3D. That's why we need dodge and burn. Okay, I think this is enough. Don't too much. See that? Wow, nice one, beautiful. Okay. And then her hair. So for the hair part, I will use the dodge tool and highlight. I'm gonna use the highlight. We want to focus the highlight only. Yeah? We want to make it more glowing. Yeah, something like this. See that? Need to control the glowing effect. This area. See that? How I create it? Be careful. Don't too much. See that? Before, after. Yeah, nice one, beautiful. Alright, now control, alternate, shift and E. Okay, zoom in, Ctrl J again. I love Ctrl J, duplicate the layer. Alright, and now we want to separate the subject and the background. Now what I want to do is I'm gonna smoothen the background, and we want to reduce the dark areas from here. As you can see here, the 3 areas is very dark. We don't need that one, the black color. It will distract our eyes, and the white color. Alright, so what I do is, the first thing I'm gonna press on W, or you can simply click this one, click selection tool, select subject, go to the select subject, so let the Photoshop process it automatically for you. Alright, after that we go to the select, hold your select and mask. Okay, hold your shift before you click this one, select and mask, hold shift. See that? You can see I holding the shift button, and then select and mask. It will pop up the refine edge box, the mini box, so we can zoom in. You can follow my setting here. I love using this setting. Okay, you can use my setting here. Alright, so my smart radius is around 52.8 pixels, smooth is 10, feather is 0.5, contrast is 39, shift edge is plus 10%, and the contaminate color is 66%. New layer, of course, output to new layer. Remember setting. Click OK. Alright, now we have the separations layer. Okay, now the button part, the button beneath this layer 3, so we're gonna click this one, click the new layer. Alright, now I'm gonna brush the background without disturbing the subject, without affecting the subject. So I'm gonna use the I and B brush. B, we're gonna set it first, B brush tool, Okay, so flow is maybe around 1%. If you are using mouse, you need to increase your flow percent, because mouse you need to a lot of pressure than the Wacom. So that's why we need the Wacom. It's very convenient and easy. Alright, so I'm gonna use a 1% flow, and opacity is 1%. So my brush type is soft round. Use the soft round. Alright, so let me check this first. Okay, so we press on I to sample the photo. I want to find the brightest area first. I think I like this color. You can simply copy my code CBCE6A. Okay, CBCE6A. Click OK. Now press on B. Okay, slowly. Okay, brush on the subject carefully. Don't too much, don't too much. You need to control your pressure carefully, and then press on Alt, okay, to sample the color. Let me do a faster way. See that? I sample and brush, sample and brush. Brush size control. See that? See that? I blend it to make it more equal or sequence. Okay, look nicer. See that? Brush size, the brightest color. See that? Before, after. Yeah, nice one. This kind of effects that we want to create. Yeah, nice one. Beautiful. Should be enough. Don't too much, huh? Don't too much. Another one. Zoom in. I'm gonna create the brightest area. We want to create the glowing effect from here. Glowing effect. Yeah, like this. Okay, enough, huh? Don't too much. Yeah, like that. Nice one. Beautiful. Yes. Okay, now we can control alternate shift and E to create the new layer. Now we go to the control shift A. It's very okay. Now we want to do the color grading. I can use my preset here. Later on I will teach you and show you my setting. Okay, you can try many preset here. This is my preset. There are so many that we can choose, and what kind of mood color that you like. This light, this color. I think I like this one, or this one. Almost yellowish color, something like this. Later on we still can adjust it. I think I like this one. This one, greenish, or this one. I think I like this one, yellow green nature. Let me show you my setting here. So my temperature is +3, tint is -9. Alright, scroll down. Let me check this first. Okay, here color mixer, hue, yellows is -12, green is -7, aqueous is +26. Okay, and then saturation. Okay, and then we go to the luminance, -15, greens -15. I think I can adjust this one. Alright, I think this one -7. Okay, the yellows -7. We go to the calibration. Okay, blue primary is plus, let me see, plus 13 or 14. Okay, plus 14. And then green primary saturation is plus 7 and hue is plus 12. Okay, saturations for red primary minus 9, hue is minus 1, and thin shadows, okay, minus 1. Alright, minus 1. You can play around with it. I think there's no need, just let it 0. There is no effect over there. Alright, I think I like this one. Click OK. Yeah, more nicer, look more natural effect. Okay. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, so if you have any question, you can drop your comment below, and if you're interested to join my class, you can go to the Gumroad. Okay, go here, let me show you Gumroad. Okay, go to the Gumroad Prodigy outward. Gumroad, you can type on gumroad.com and then /prodigy outward. So you can find my Gumroad here, the first link. Okay, just click on it, so it will bring you to my website here. So there are so many tutorial videos, they are so detailed. If you like this kind of masterpiece editing, you can check it here. See that? This is the raw file. Okay, my setting. Okay, there are so many. This is the camera setting. I explain from the lighting setup, the camera setting, okay, BTS, behind the scene video, so you can get it. Okay, so if you buy it from me now, I have my Prodigy 21 code. You can use that code to buy this one to get the 10% discount or 20%, it depends on you. Okay, I can give you many discount as you like. Alright, just drop your comment below, don't worry about it. Okay, alright, so let's continue. Alright, I think I like this one. Yeah, nice one, beautiful. Ctrl J again. Now we go to the Ctrl Shift A camera roll to open the camera roll. Okay, open your camera roll. Alright, let me check it first. Okay, let's do this. Okay, now we go to the, I'm gonna create the perspective. Okay, the dimension. We're gonna use this one, radial filter. Reset local correction setting. Okay, so remember what I told you before. So the light direction is coming from the right side, so you need to create it like this. Okay, you need to remember this one. Alright, so the backlight is coming from the right side, so that means this area you have to brighten it up, and our eyes will automatically focus on the subject. Click on invert. Okay, invert just a little bit from here. Okay, and highlight you can reduce just a little bit, don't too much. I think I like this one, should be okay, don't too much. See that? Before, after, more dramatic. So our eyes will automatically focus on the subject. If you want to see the focusing level, we can zoom out. Okay, the smallest area, slowly, which part that we see, the first thing that you see, the subject, the background, the tree. If you see the background, so that's mean you need to adjust your background to reduce the highlight. This is how we control our eyes. And then if you see the subject model first thing, okay, that's mean your photo is okay. Okay, your photo is on point. Your photo is overexposed properly. not over expose properly. Okay, all right, so I think I like this one. Okay, now we can create another one. Flatten image, merge down, Ctrl J again, Ctrl Shift A, open again. Now we want to create the sunlight from here. Okay, we can use this one to create the sunlight. We can create the sunlight is coming from here, so let's use this one. Yeah, a bit yellowish, and then a big exposure. Okay, another one, the strongest part. Yeah, more nicer. All right. Yeah, more alive, more nicer. Okay, zoom in to check it. Okay, and then we go to the color balance. See it? Alright. Okay, can play around with it. Okay, I think I like this one. Beautiful. Curve. Okay, control the midtone. We don't need to adjust the others. Later on we will adjust the others. Open another curve. Now we can adjust the contrast just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think I like this one. Beautiful. Okay. The eyes. Click this layer and press on W. We want to highlight the eyes. Okay. Use the quick selection tool. Okay, press on Alt to deselect the area that we don't need. Only select the eyes, the iris. Slowly. Here. Okay, like this one. And now click this one. Select brightness, contrast. Adjust the brightness just a little bit. Zoom in. We want to check the eyes. Don't too much. Okay, just a little bit. 13 contrast. Okay, 6 should be okay. Before, after, yeah, more nicer. More looks natural effect. Okay, now I will go to the filter, photo filter. Okay, I think I'm gonna use the 20% warming filter 85. Ctrl I to inverted the layer. We don't want to affect the background, so we only affect the subject skin. You can use this one to correct the skin color. There are many ways we can do this. You can use the gradient, you can use the color, you can use the balance, color balance, you can use the curve, you can use another way to use this one. Okay, yeah, beautiful, nice one. And then the last one, curve level. Okay, oops, don't too much. This one you can bring it down so it will not overexpose. Okay, alright. Beautiful. Alright, beautiful, nice one. Okay. Beautiful. And then Control alternate Shift and E. We go to the filter. If you have the Nik collection, you can use the color effect Pro 4. We want to smoothen the background. Okay, I'm gonna use the Glamour Glow. Saturation is 0% and glow is around 20%. Should be okay. Only 20%, huh? Okay, 20% should be okay. Alright, now click vector mask, eraser tool, and then press on X to select the white foreground. Okay, now mask on the subject. We don't want to affect the subject, only the background, huh? Remember that, only the background. Okay, so this is my brushing area. Merge down. Okay, again we want to create another new layer. Hold your alternate to create the overlay. Fill with overlay, natural color. Alright, zoom in. I want to create this flower. We want to make it more glowing, so we're gonna use the dodge tool. Select your dodge tool, select the highlight, maybe around 10%. So from here we want to make it more glowing effect. Yeah, reduce to 5%. Size, your brush size. Yeah, more effect. And this area, yeah, reflect the lights, huh? We want to make it more alive. Yeah, the effect. Just play it around. See that? Yeah, beautiful. Okay, zoom in. You can remove this one, it distract our eyes. You can use the patch tool, the white color, we need to remove it. Okay, the white spot, very distracting our eyes, so that's why we want to make sure to clean up our background, more nicer to look. Yeah, like this. Alright, okay, beautiful, nice one. See that? Yeah, beautiful. Nice one. Ctrl J again. Now we go to the Control Shift A, another one. The last step is gonna use this one. Graduated filter, reset local setting. From here, drag it. We don't want it distract our eyes, so we need to reduce the highlight coming from here. Yeah, so our eyes will focus more on the subject. See that? Reduce. You can follow my setting here. Yeah, like that. Click OK. Yeah, before, after. See that? Yeah, more pop up and more outstanding. Yeah, beautiful. See that? Yes. Alright, so I hope you can learn today. So let me summarize it. Okay, the first thing is we learn about the camera roll, how I adjust to flatten the image to make it more equal and balanced in highlight and shadow with camera roll. That's why we need the camera roll. If you have Lightroom, you also can use the Lightroom, the same thing, and then you need to export it to Photoshop. Okay, now Photoshop we have already built it with the camera roll, so you don't need to use the Lightroom. Okay, but certain part areas that the camera roll don't have but Lightroom have, you can still use the Lightroom. It's nothing wrong with that. Okay, depend on your test, depend on your workflow. Alright, and then I bring my photo from the camera roll to into the Photoshop, and then the first thing is I remove the blemishes, remove the spot, remove the dirty areas. Okay, the wrinkles area, wrinkles should okay, we want to make it more nicer and looks, and then I use my apply image to pop up the subject, and then I use my sharpener, output sharpener pro, okay, and then I use the dodge and burn technique to smooth and repair the highlight and the shadow. That is the most important thing. We want to create the 3D effect. You need to know how to control your dodge and burn technique. Alright, and then I use my next step is let me check. It's first glamour glow, okay, and then glamour glow we want to smoothen the subject, and then I pan the background to create the we want to remove the dark areas, we want to make it more dreamy effects looks like, okay, more natural, and then color balance, okay, and then color scheme with the photo filter, or you can use many way. There are many types and way, okay, you can learn how to do the color correction. There are so many way, but this one is very simple one. Alright, very simple, okay, but you can try and experiment it with your photo. Alright, and then I create the perspective, the dimension with a radial filter and graduated filter. You need to remember that step. Alright, so and then the last one, I repair the small or tiny areas, something like I bring up the doors, the brightness part from the backlight, okay, the flower, as you can see here, I make it more outstanding and more alive, and then I create the sunlight from the right side. So that's why I ask the model to facing to the right, because I want to create the sunlight to that area. So before shoot or during shoot you can plan, okay, you can think which light direction that you like to put. So you need to remember that one, light direction. So today we learn about the mixed lighting, how I combine with the natural light, okay, and then the flash, the strobe, or whatever you can use, okay. Alright, so I hope you can learn, and don't forget to subscribe my photo if you wish to. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube, okay, don't forget to share it, and if you love to join more and learn more about my technique and my advanced technique, you can join my class in this month. We will start in 26 July 2021. So you still have a time, you still have a time to find a way to join my class, okay. If you don't want to join my class, you can buy my tutorial video on gumroad.com. Okay, don't forget this one. So you can download your raw file inside the description below. Okay, all the best, stay safe.